Welcome. Today we're exploring Vue 3 Core, the progressive JavaScript framework that makes building reactive user interfaces feel natural and efficient. Let's dive in. At its heart, Vue 3 automatically tracks what data your interface depends on, then surgically updates only the affected parts when that data changes. No wasted work, no manual bookkeeping. Vue 3 is built entirely in TypeScript, with a monorepo managed by PNPM. The build pipeline uses Rollup for production bundles and Vite for fast development. Key dependencies include Babel parser for template expressions, Magic String for code transformations, and Streewalker for AST traversal. Vue's architecture has three pillars. The compiler transforms your templates into optimized render functions at build time. The reactivity system tracks dependencies using JavaScript proxies. And the runtime manages component lifecycles and efficiently patches the DOM using virtual nodes. Think of reactivity like motion sensors on every door and light switch in a smart home. When you flip a switch, the sensor instantly calls everyone who said, "Let me know if that changes." Those subscribers update their behavior automatically. The system is self-organizing, adjusting based on who's actually checking which switches. Let's trace a state change. You increment a counter. The proxy intercepts the assignment and calls trigger. The dep system notifies subscribed effects. The scheduler batches those jobs, deduplicates by component ID, then flushes the queue in the next microtask. Finally, the renderer diffs vnodes and applies minimal DOM updates. The compiler transforms templates in 4 stages. First, the parser tokenizes the template and builds an abstract syntax tree. Then, the transform phase applies node and directive transforms, converting v-if into conditionals and optimizing static content. Finally, CodeGen emits JavaScript code that creates vnodes at runtime. All of this happens at build time, so there's zero parsing overhead in the browser. Vue's monorepo is cleanly separated into packages. Reactivity, Runtime Core, and Compiler Core are the 3 foundational pillars. Each can run standalone. Runtime DOM and Compiler DOM add browser-specific logic. Compiler SFC handles Vue files. And Server Renderer provides SSR support. It's a modular design that adapts to different platforms. Here's the developer experience. You declare a reactive ref with an initial value. When the template renders, it accesses that ref, and Vue notes the dependency. Later, a button click increments the count. The dep system triggers the render effect, and only the text node in the DOM gets updated. The button and container are untouched. It's efficient and feels magical. The repository is actively maintained. The last commit was just 3 days ago by contributor Daiwei. While the visible window shows a single recent contributor, Vue's core team is well known for steady stewardship. The project remains vibrant and production-ready. That's Vue 3 Core, a progressive framework built on fine-grained reactivity, an optimizing compiler, and a flexible runtime. Whether you need just the reactivity layer or the full component system, Vue adapts to your needs. Thanks for exploring with me.